such an amazing artist by the name of Kanwar Singh. I had the opportunity to share just a few words with him, and I asked him about what inspires him to be an artist. And the few things he said was that his aim is not to make portraits, his aim is to tell a beautiful story through his artwork. So just by one glance, you remember the entire history of our Sikh history. And predominantly, today he'll be mainly focusing on Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the Char Sahibzade, and any Sikhs during that time, because as we all know, today or this year marks the 350th anniversary of Guru Gobind Singh Ji's birth year. Thank you.
So we'll ask Kanwar Singh to come and address the Sangat, please.
Okay. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. First of all, it's an absolute honor to be here and to be part of the first ever Heritage Month event in Quebec. Though this is my third year being involved with Sikh Heritage Month, and what I've found, I've been involved in Toronto and last year in Ottawa and this year in Quebec. Every city is a little bit different and every city approaches it differently. And the experience at Quebec, especially the experience of the 2 days in Concordia University, was really unique actually for me. One of the things that I found was that this time there was more engagement with the wider community in 2 days than I've ever seen in Sikh Heritage Month up till now. As we know, understand it, we had up to 6,000 people, who came in, who got to sit down, have langar, experience some of the Sikh culture. We had busloads of students from grade 4 to grade 6 come in, and all of our volunteers got engaged in doing in taking them through a tour through the art, having them participate in langar, doing all of these things. And that was like just a really, really wonderful thing to experience at that scale. I think that what's key is that, especially in these times now, we need more events like this. It's just so wonderful to see that outreach happening. It was so wonderful to talk to, little kids of different ethnic backgrounds come to me and ask me about, what's going on in this painting. And it was so easy to communicate so much of what makes us Sikhs and what our heritage and culture is in that one space. There was just such a wonderful energy about the whole event. And I think it was just like, we almost had a hard time, moving the kids from picture to picture because, there was a whole trainload of them coming and just, they wouldn't they would be asking 10 questions about each painting.
3,000 each day.
So just a little bit about myself. Everybody comes into Sikhi differently and at different stages of their lives. For me, my background is in art and in history. And when I finished university with a history degree, I knew nothing about the history of my own culture. I knew, I could have told you about anything from World Wars to Vietnam War to the Romans, but I couldn't have told you anything about my own culture. And then I happened to pick up one history book. And when I started reading it, my head just filled with images. And now it's 10 years later and I'm still working off that first book. So I've been really blessed to be able to sort of have this dialogue with the community and to be able to engage with our own culture. And also because I have 3 children, I've just found that, there are challenges to when you're raising children in the Western world, they're exposed to very many different cultures and somehow your own sort of gets put aside or, it goes into the background. So whenever I do any of my paintings, more than just creating a picture, what I learned from Sikhi, I try to embed in the painting. So it's a growing process for me. What I learn, I put into the pictures. So with each painting, more than just showing a personality or an event, I try to show what is sort of the wider message. What's the one, at least one key point in Sikhi that I want to convey. So this painting that we're going to unveil today, I won't get into too much of the history. It's a painting of Guru Gobind Singh's second son, Baba Jujhar Singh. So for those who don't know the history, the Guru Gobind Singh had, with about 46, this was in a very difficult situation where himself, his two elder sons, and 46 were defending themselves in a very small fort against a massive army. And when all the ammunition ran out and there seemed to be no hope, his elder son asked him if he could go out into battle, knowing that he would die. The Guru blessed him, and his older son, Baba Ajit Singh, went into battle. He fought valiantly but fell in battle. And then Guru Gobind Singh's second son, Baba Jujhar Singh, witnessing this, requested the Guru to bless him and ask if he himself could go outside. Now, Baba Jujhar Singh was only 14 years old at this time. So I wanted to show how a 14-year-old boy, blessed by the Guru, would embrace such a situation. And the main thing about the painting is that though Baba Jujhar Singh is surrounded by, he's facing a murderous enemy, literally everything in the scene is in turmoil. Everything, there is a lot of violence, there is a lot of anger. In his face, in his composure, is absolute peace. It's absolute acceptance of God's will. And the strength, that peace comes from having his Guru's confidence, his Guru's support behind him. Thank you.
Bole so Nihal. So this is one of Kanwar Singh's art. I will request Rezni and your son, please come on the stage. I have something to say about this family. They have 3 children, 2 girls and a little son. They have come here from Toronto. They have brought this art with them. This is a support of his wife, which makes him carrying on to work in this field and do something today in modern world which will attract the youth to learn about Sikhism, to learn about Guru's histories. The event that took place, the art speaks for itself. So this is what we are looking forward to, something that will keep our children binded to our Gurdwaras, to where we can present this, and it is an opportunity for all the communities to come and see the art exhibition that we have displayed at Concordia University, and we are doing so. We did yesterday, and we're doing today. So it's a real honor for the events that have taken place during this exhibition or this event. We are just overwhelmed. We did not expect all this outcome, what is happening with us today, and what we are seeing, what we are witnessing. We are really happy, and we are very thankful. So we have something special. Oh, today is also the birthday of Baba Jujhar Singh Ji. So it's a perfect event, perfect time to present this. And this every step is a happy event, every step. So we are really honored to have this present with us today. I will ask Surjit Singh Ji to come on stage in the front. Can you just get ready with the gifts that we have to give to the family, please? And we are really honored to have you all with us. I just want you to say a few words, how you have come along with your husband and How you motivated him?
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I'm honored to be here today in the presence of all of you, and it's been a real honor to watch Kanwar grow with his art over the last 10 years. I've continued to encourage him to paint and paint whatever's in his heart, and he's continued to do that over the years. So thank you very much for being here to witness this. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa,
And-
Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thank you.
And also, just wanted to mention that since we are exchanging gifts, and because this painting was unveiled here in Quebec, I will actually be leaving this as a gift to the Gurdwara for kindly hosting us and allowing us to be part of this event.
Bole so Nihal. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you.